Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to share with you what I am making today. Some nice cozy fall recipes. We're gonna start out with an Italian soup and make some fresh homemade bread. I'm super excited to make that today. It is like a cloudy, rainy day outside and it's like fall chilly weather, so some soup and bread will be perfect for today. It is super easy and simple and delicious and homemade, so you know what is going into it, which is what I love about cooking. I know what is going into it and it makes it better for my body. So keep watching this video and you can see some fall cozy recipes that we're going to make today. I did a fall meal prep with me a couple videos ago, so I'll put the link down below for you to enjoy that as well. Fall is all about the cozy recipe vibes, and I'm super excited to share my recipes with you today. Thank you so much for watching my videos and supporting me. It means the world to me, and I'm having so much fun making these videos and making these recipes of what I already make throughout the week, but now I'm just filming it, so it's extra fun. If you could subscribe to my channel, that would be amazing, and you can see some future news that Matt and I are sharing in the next couple videos. It's so exciting and a new chapter of our lives, and I cannot wait to announce it. And you can see some future recipes that I share. I like to share my family Italian old school recipes, some healthy Whole30 recipes. I love to incorporate Whole30 into my lifestyle, and much, much more. I'm looking forward to making more videos. And like, comment down below, subscribe, and let's get to making some fall cozy recipes. So for homemade bread, all you need is warm water, salt, and instant yeast. I got the instant yeast from Amazon, and I can link that below because everyone and their mother is baking since quarantine, so I can never find yeast in the grocery store. And then I have the King Arthur's flour, which is the best in here, and that is all you need for some homemade bread. So you want to make sure you do this ahead of time because you want to let the dough sit for at least 30 minutes to 4 hours, so make sure you plan time for the dough to sit. But our first step, get your biggest mixing bowl that you have, and you want to have 1.5 cups of warm water. I just microwave the water. You can boil it. You just want it nice and warm so the yeast mixes and dissolves into it well. And then I'm going to add my packet of yeast. You're going to want to whisk it until it's all nice and dissolved. You're then going to want to add your salt and continue to whisk. Okay, so now I have my flour. I have a total of 3 1/4 cup of flour, and I'm going to slowly add it in, maybe about a cup at a time. Now, it's okay if all the flour doesn't add. You just want to make sure all your ingredients are thoroughly mixed, and you're going to start to see this dough ball form. So see how it's more of a ball shape? So I'm just going to let this sit in a warm place so you can keep it on your counter with a towel covering it for, I'm going to do 2 hours. You want to do anywhere between 2 and 4 hours. I'm going to place it in the oven with the oven off just so it's a nice cozy warm place. And we should see this dough ball double in size. So I'm going to be making pasta fagioli soup. It is a perfect cozy Italian soup. So I'm going to show you what ingredients you need. So I like to get these finely chopped tomatoes. You need 2 big cans of that. I'm using 2 28-ounce cans. You need some fresh basil, Parmesan Reggiano cheese, an onion, some garlic. I have some ground chicken sausage from Sprouts underneath here. I got this spicy. You can get any version of sausage that you like. A bag of baby spinach. We're going to be using some Italian seasoning. I am using orzo soup. Since our grocery store, I usually like to use Dettolini, but our store was out, so orzo it is. Some carrots, some celery, some garbanzo beans, chicken broth, olive oil, and red pepper. So I'm gonna show you how to make this delicious, cozy fall Italian soup. So I'm just gonna start by chopping up my onion. You need this pot for cooking. I will link this below on Amazon. It's like a $30 pot. It's almost like equivalent to the La Creuset pot. Love it, love it, love it. I wish I got it in white, but they only had gray when I ordered it. You don't need it for this recipe. You can use a regular pot or an Instapot or a crock pot, but I just love making soup in this pot. It just makes me so happy. That's when you know you're old, when you get excited over making soups and pots and everything. So I'm gonna use this Dutch oven. I'm going to turn it on medium heat, and I'm going to drizzle a couple tablespoons of olive oil in the pan, and I'm going to get that nice and hot. And over here I have my roughly chopped up onion, and I'm going to basically saute it in here when it gets hot. Else you need for your recipes is a wooden spoon. I got a whole set of wooden spoons from Home Goods, and I cannot cook with anything else. Wooden spoons all the way. So now I have this nice and hot. I'm just going to add my whole onion, and I'm just going to saute the onion until it's really soft, so about 7 to 10 minutes. And to make this soup a little spicy, I'm going to add about a 4th teaspoon of red pepper, basically as much red pepper as you would like. And while I'm waiting for my onions to saute, I'm just going to chop up my carrots. It's been 10 minutes of my onions cooking on medium to medium-high heat, and they're nice and soft. So now I'm going to add my chicken sausage. So I'm just going to continue to cook this on medium heat, and I'm going to continue to break it apart until it's not pink anymore and fully browned. Okay, so now my chicken sausage is nice and browned. So I'm going to add the carrots. I'm going to be on a medium heat. And we're gonna let the carrots saute in with my onions and chicken sausage for about 5 to 6 minutes on medium heat. And while my carrots, ooh, I lost one. While my carrots are sauteing, I'm going to chop up my garlic. I'm going to chop up 6 cloves and roughly chop it. While my carrots have been sauteing, I'm just going to add in my garlic. I did 4 cloves that were really large. If you have normal sized cloves, I would do about 6 of them. You're going to want to saute this for a couple minutes. And I'm going to add some Italian seasoning. I love these little packets from Thrive Market. If I can open it. And you're going to want to add about a teaspoon of Italian seasoning. Okay, so I have been sauteing this mixture for about 6 minutes. The carrots are nice and soft now. And now I'm going to add a 32-ounce chicken broth. Next, you're going to want to add the 2 cans of your chopped tomatoes. And I'm going to cover and let this cook for 30 minutes. And before I let it cook, I'm going to add a couple things of basil just to flavor the sauce. Just a bunch of basil. chop up my celery, but you want to add the celery when you saute the carrots. But I'm just going to add it to my soup now and let the celery get soft while my sauce cooks. And while my soup is simmering for 30 minutes, I'm just going to cook my orzo. I have a boiling pot of water. Next, you're going to want to add your 2 cans of chickpeas and let that cook in your soup for 10 minutes. Then you're going to want to add a pound of the pasta of your choice. I used orzo for my recipe today. It was delicious. This is smelling so good. I cannot wait to eat this. And this is such a big batch. Like, we have soup for days. And then I'm going to add my bag of spinach. You can add as much or as little spinach as you want. So I'm just going to take a taste to make sure it's seasoned right. You don't need any salt or pepper. That's delicious. I'm gonna add a little more salt and pepper. All right, let's taste this again. Oh my God, that's such a good soup. That is so good. It's such a hearty soup. This will be perfect for dinner with a nice little baguette and some salad. So we're gonna enjoy this for dinner once the bread is ready, and that's when we will taste test the soup, and I will bowl it up and put some Parmesan Reggiano on it. It's gonna be such a perfect fall night cozy meal. We'll watch a nice movie, enjoy some soup and some crusty baguettes. All right, so my bread has been sitting in the oven off for 2 hours, and this is what it looks like. So it's doubled in size. So now I'm just going to flour my whole counter, and we're going to roll it out, and I'm gonna preheat my oven to 450 degrees with the pan that I'm going to use to make these baguettes with. So I'm just going to flour the surface, just enough to put the bread on. Okay, I'm going to take the bread out of the bowl. It's really, really sticky, so I need to add some flour to this so it's not so sticky on my hands. All right, so it's looking more like a long baguette. So I'm just stretching it out, and I may make 2 little baguettes or 1, depending on how much dough this gives. So you're going to want to spray your cooking pan where you're going to cook the baguette on so the baguette doesn't stick to your pan, and you're going to let it cook at 450 degrees for 35 minutes. To make your baguette extra crispy, you're going to want to lay a pan on the bottom shelf of your oven and fill it with water so the water evaporates in the oven, making your baguette super crispy on the outside but super yummy and soft on the inside. So after 35 minutes, you're going to want to take your baguette out of the oven. Be careful because it can get really steamy from the water on the bottom pan, and look how good this was. I need to work on the presentation a little bit better so it's a perfect shaped baguette, but the taste, 10 out of 10. After putting the soup in the bowl, you're going to want to make it snow with some Parmesan Reggiano. It is the perfect balance with this delicious pasta fagioli soup. This baguette recipe is the best baguette I've ever had, and it was delicious with this bowl of soup. It was super crunchy on the outside, but super soft and yummy on the inside. You're going to want to let your baguette rest for 10 minutes outside of the oven before you cut into it, But oh my god, I was not expecting this baguette to be this good. You'll see with my reaction when I pull it apart. The inside was so perfectly fluffy, but the outside was so crunchy. It was perfect. Dipped in the soup, it was even better. Like I said before, 10 out of 10. I would highly recommend trying both of these recipes. You need to run to your grocery stores to get the ingredients. I am better than the local baker. This is unbelievable. Oh, you need to run and make this right now. Oh my god, I can't wait till dinner. Oh my god. This, look at that. Oh, it was so good. I'm so impressed. This might be the best bread I've ever made. This is so good. Alright, so we're gonna go pick up Duke because he's getting fixed, or he was fixed. He was neutered this morning. So we're gonna pick him up and then we're gonna come back and make sure he's okay and then enjoy some dinner. So we'll do a taste test when we get back. This bread, you need to run and make it right now. It is unbelievable. It's so good dipped in the soup. Oh, baby. All right, well, I'm taste testing this alone because Matt is not hungry, but, oh, and Duke's back. He went to go get fixed. I don't want to pick you up, Duke. It's gonna hurt you. Oh, I need to show you him right now. He's so sad. It's so sad. Say, I got fixed today. It was so scary, right? It was so... No. No, you need to relax. No jumping, please. He just wants some soup, too. Are you hungry? Do you want me to lay with you? You hungry? You want more dinners? Okay, I'll give you more dinners. Hold on. The taste test will have to hold for this cutie. So, I would give it a 10 out of 10 taste-wise. Presentation, I need to work on it. But like, look at this bread, it's so good. Dipped in the soup. Oh, hold on. It's a good...
Chickpeas? Catch that on video?
Mm-hmm.
What is this, chickpeas?
It's chickpeas with orzo soup. 10 out of 10. This is the best baguette I've ever had in my whole life. With the soup.
Orange juice.
So thank you so much for watching this video. You have to try this soup and you have to try this bread recipe for the fall. Perfect, cozy fall recipe vibes. Subscribe, comment down below what you like, or let me know what you want me to try next. And thank you again so much. I'm gonna enjoy my dinner because I'm starving and this is delicious. Duke?
No jumping. Daddy says no jumping.
This was the perfect meal for a cozy fall night. Matt and I watched some Halloween movies while we enjoyed this soup and baguette, and it was the perfect date night. Thank you so much for watching this video. I have been loving making these videos. They're so fun. And I hope you make this soup and baguette because it's super yummy. There is nothing better than a cozy fall night with a nice pot of soup, which has a little pasta in it, and a whole loaf of bread. Who doesn't love carbs? So tag me if you make this on your social media under Mimosas with Maria. Subscribe down below so you can see some future videos. I'm going to be showing you in my next couple of videos a nice grandma pizza recipe, a nice pomodoro sauce, yummy Italian ingredients that are so good for you, and you will not be disappointed with the recipes. So thank you again for watching. Have a great rest of your week, and I can't wait to show you more. Bye guys.